What's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is your guy Lou Live coming at you direct for Week 5 Sunday Night Football, and what should make for another great game. We got the Cincinnati Bengals traveling out to play the Baltimore Ravens. Now, both of these teams right here sitting at 2-2, so this game might mean a lot for the division come playoff time. We shall see. Either way, I think it's going to be a great divisional game. Let me know in the comments below who you got winning this one. As for myself, we shall see, man. So as always, let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay, its kickoff time is 5:20 Pacific, 8:20 Eastern, and the game will be played in Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. AFC North, man, I really like this division. I'm excited for this game. Last year, Baltimore, they were a little banged up. In Cincinnati, they were able to win both games last year. So I think Baltimore, they're going to want to get the win this week. But Cincinnati, they are coming off a really nice win against the Dolphins last Thursday night. So they might have a little bit to say about that. Either way, though, I'm looking forward to the game. I think it's going to be good. Because Cincinnati is the away team, I'm going to go ahead and start with them. Let's take a look at what they did last week and what they got to do this week to win this game. I previously mentioned the Cincinnati Bengals are coming off a win against the Miami team that was unbeaten, and Miami had just beat the Buffalo Bills, who looked unbeatable. However you look at it, the Bengals, I think, have gotten back to playing winning football. Joe Burrow in week 4 was 20 for 31 with 287 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mixon had 24 carries for 61 yards, and T. Higgins was the leading receiver with 7 receptions for 124 yards and 1 touchdown. Jamar Chase also had 4 receptions for 81 yards. I think when you see both sides of the ball playing well like the Bengals have been playing, it makes for a hard team to beat. Joe Burrow's distributing the ball around nicely, making some nice throws, and it seems like he's finally settled into the season. When you got receivers like Chase, Higgins, and Boyd, you got to be excited to play and pass the ball around. And this Ravens defense is currently last in yards against the pass, so look for the offense to try to take advantage of that this Sunday night. The Cincinnati defense, like I said, also playing well. They're getting after the quarterback and causing some turnovers, allowing that potentially potent offense to get more chances. If this defense can keep playing like that, it's going to be hard for the Ravens to beat this team. But what about the Ravens? Let's break them down and see what their chances look like. The Baltimore Ravens in week 4 played the Buffalo Bills in another close game, but in the end, this game did count as a loss for the Ravens with a final score of 23-20. Lamar Jackson was 20 for 29, throwing for 144 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. He also led the team in rushing with 73 yards. One of the big stories from this game, of course, was the injury suffered by J.K. Dobbins. He did tear his ACL and LCL in his right knee. Unfortunately, this means for him, the season is over. But Gus Edwards was reported back at practice, and this is a good sign for the Ravens in the midst of the Dobbins injury. Either way, the Ravens are going to have to find a way to get their run game going, and it can't all come from their all-star quarterback. Going against a fired-up Bengals defensive front is going to test if they can do it. Last year, without Dobbins and Edwards, the Ravens weren't able to make the playoffs. They obviously don't want to repeat that, so all more the reason for them to get the run game going. In the second half of the game against the Bills, the Ravens failed to score a single point. Was this because the Dobbins was out? I'm not sure. Their defense has not played well against the pass, giving up a league high 1,261 yards in the first 4 weeks. So I'm not sure if they can rely on the defensive side of the ball to help a whole lot. Some defensive players are also coming back from injury, but it's week 5 and divisional teams come into play. So let's get to my predictions and see which of these two teams I think is going to win. All right, man, my predictions. So which team am I going to be taking here? The Baltimore Ravens or the Cincinnati Bengals? After taking a look at both teams, I think the Baltimore Ravens have a few more weaknesses, unfortunately, than the Cincinnati Bengals. And because of that, I am going to be taking the Cincinnati Bengals. I think specifically those weaknesses are, well, the obvious one, right? The J.K. Dobbins injury. I think that's going to really affect them. I don't know if Gus Edwards is going to be back. I don't believe so. Even if he was or is, I don't know how effective he's going to be. He's probably going to take a few games when he comes back to get back into the groove of things. So we'll just have to see how that works out. Not only that, but their secondary, the Baltimore secondary, they've been playing some bad ball, and they've been really susceptible to the pass, to say the least. So I think the Cincinnati offense is going to be able to take advantage of that. With those 3 receivers they got, man, I think it might be a long day for the Baltimore secondary. So we shall see. We shall see. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments, man. If you disagree, let me know in the comments also. Let's go ahead and talk about it. I love to do that. As always, though, if you did enjoy the video, hit that thumbs up. It does go a long way. Or if you want to follow your guy for more videos like this, I would appreciate that as well. Gonna be trying to bring you reviews, my predictions for Monday night, Sunday night, and Thursday night games all season long. So if you like that, like I said, follow your guy right here for more videos like this one. As always though, have a little fun, man. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.